Get it while it's hot, the Dude Mungus 3000.
What do you want from me?
No monkey.
Hey dude and dudette, say what up, it's your boy Dude Mungus, and I am too daggum excited today. We have, I don't even know how to talk. Let's go and get this vacuum cleaner cold start going.
No monkey.
Yep, so I'm excited today. So this bike, let me look over here. This bike has a little over 2,000 miles, 2,221 miles on the bike. So I think I got a pretty good feel of how the bike does. The bike is stock from the dealer. You guys know it came with this slip-on Yoshi exhaust, and that's literally, if you consider a power adder, that's literally the only power adder that's on the bike. Everything else has been done for aesthetics. The bike has been lowered just because I like the lower look. I just like the way it looks. What else is done? Something you can't see, I went ahead and installed driven block off plates, and that's why you see this engine light on. But with the ECU flash and Dyno Tune, they're going to end up turning that off. For the bike, I want to see what the bike does as is, man. A lot of times people go from stock to full yeet. I want to see how much potential is literally in the bike as it comes from the factory. So let's get it unlocked, let's get it tuned, and let's see what the power difference is. In stock form, this bike did put down 164 wheel horsepower on the dyno. Today it might make 160, or whenever they do the tune, it might make 160, might make 170. We don't know what it's going to do in stock form again, but anyway, the bike will be flashed and unlocked by that point. I do have to run a few errands this morning, so I'm not going to hold you guys too long. I will check back in with y'all once I get to the shop, but I'm daggum excited, man. I'm daggum excited. And y'all put y'all guess down. What do you think the bike is going to do once fully unlocked and tuned in this exact same form? But yeah, let me go and get out of here. I ain't gonna hold you guys too long. I will check back in with y'all, I guess, once I get to the shop. And then I'm gonna jump into the results. This shouldn't be a long video, and I'm really not for sure how it's gonna turn out, but we'll find out when it turns out how it turns out. You see me with the button up. Your boy just got off work. I'm excited. Just got the call. The bat is done. I'm at Caylor-Made. I'm about to pick up the bike. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to expect. I will cue you guys in real soon. All right, dude, do that. Your boy's excited, man. I don't even know what I'm so excited. Get yourself together, Mungus. Get yourself together. Okay, focus. It ain't like this is new. You've done this before. All right. The bat picked up 18 wheel horsepower from the flash and tune as is. No velocity stacks, no air filter, no nothing extra. Just the flash and tune picked up 18 horsepower. Do you hear that? That's the bat. The bat has officially entered the problem list. It's going to be a whole problem. It's going to be a whole problem once we get the exhaust and air filter and stacks and all that stuff installed and the airbox mod. I'm telling you right now, the bat is about to be a problem. I will not mention, anything, but there's another bike that's more modified than mine that made less than mine did. So, this is about to be a problem. I'll just let this sink in. 18 wheel horsepower. Wait till I show you guys the graft. Let's go look at the back. First of all, chill. All right, Dude and Dudette, say what up. It's your boy Dude Mungus, and we're back. I have a few graphs here I wanted to talk about with you guys. I'm sorry if this is boring to some people, but this stuff is so daggone exciting to me. If you want to, you probably could just skip past it, but this is exciting. So the first graph I have for you guys is to show you. In red was my stock. This is how the bike did in 4th gear. With all the restrictions and everything. Now, when the bike was dyno tuned in 4th gear. So in 5th gear, my bike actually makes 4 more horsepower than what it makes in 4th gear. But anyway, bike got tuned in 4th gear. So it made 160 horsepower in 4th gear. And look at this power drop off right at 11. I told you guys, when I was riding this bike, it felt like at 11.5, felt like it just died. It went from 160 until at 13,000 RPM, it went to 153. Absolutely insane. So just with the ECU flash, no tuning on top of it, just the ECU flash to 175 horsepower. That's pretty. Look at this jump. That's pretty huge at 13,000 RPM. That's pretty daggum huge. So then I got the bike tuned on top of the flash, and I ended up with 178 wheel horsepower on the bat. So overall, that's a gain of 18 wheel horsepower. But at redline, focus camera. But at redline, bruh, that's 25 horsepower I gained at redline. So that, in my videos where you've seen people just walking away and leaving me in my life, imagine me having 25 wheel horsepower. Not just 25 horsepower, but 25 wheel horsepower on top of that. Man, shout out to Caylor-Made. Man, they got down with the get down. Shout out to my sponsor, Stage3 MotoWerks, for getting me all the parts I needed to get to this part, to get to this point. So stage 1 is officially done. We're officially in stage 2, phase 2 of the bat. But that's the first graph. Let me get to the second graph. The second graph, I just want to show you. So this is the start. Red line again is my stock number. And then the green is my Dyno Tune number. Just look at the difference in that graph. So what would amaze me about this bike is that this part of the graph really didn't change that much. I think here it was like 4 horsepower. Here was like 5-ish or something like that. But the graph here really didn't change that much. It really didn't change until you got here. So where you will feel the bike is, I knew I felt that you would feel the bike. Man, it's picking up, it's picking up, it's picking up. And then it just really felt like the bike was just making noise at this point, which is right at 11,000 RPM. And this is where the bike would just nosedive. Like you literally could feel it dive. But now, that joint revs all the way out. Look where this thing is going, man. Now with velocity stacks, this still should carry out like that. So that's going to be pretty intense, man. This bike, it literally just has a slip-on exhaust. That's it. Slip-on exhaust. It's officially been dyno tuned with the ECU unlock. There's no exhaust on it. There's no velocity stacks. There's no air filter on it. It's nothing else on the bike. Bro, the bat is about to be a problem. And this is the last graph because I don't want to hold you guys too long and I don't want to nerd out too much. But this graph to me really shows the VVT of the Suzuki system. So you will see, you start the run, horsepower and torque are doing what they do. They're kind of going up and going up and going up. But right here, this is awesome. When the torque is like, okay, you know what? I'm done torquing. It's time for me to kind of chill. This is where the VVT kicks in and the horsepower says, you know what? I'm going to keep going And the torque is like, I'm not as important right now because now horsepower takes over and torque's not important. So let's go horsepower, and the torque drops off and the horsepower keeps going. Dude, that is so freaking cool to me that you could actually see the variable valve timing like working. Dude, that's pretty daggum dope. Now I know Suzuki done theirs a different way than everyone else, but anyway, it is still just cool to see. And I did forget to get them to print out the stock torque number, but I pretty much gained like, it was like 1 or 2 on the torque number from what it was from stock. So it didn't gain much on torque, but I don't think this bike actually needs much in the torque department because it's pretty good. And then it was also something else I forgot to get printed out was the air fuel. It was a little weird. Like, to be stock, I thought it would be cleaner. It wasn't that clean. It was pretty lean stock, and even with the ECU flash, it didn't clean up as much as I thought it would. But with that Dyno Tune, dude, that joint was like, I'm messing up the camera, but that joint was like perfectly straight. B at Caylor-Made, he got that tune running right, bro. Got it running right. So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys my dyno numbers. I'm not that guy that hides numbers or tries to do anything with that. I don't care about that stuff. But I wanted to show you guys that the bat gained 25 wheel horsepower in this red line area. That's crazy. So we're bike, like I said, we're bike was giving me the business right there. And I know a lot of guys was like, Mungus, you shifting too early. No, I'm not. I was staying at my maximum 160 horsepower versus going down to 153 and dropping. Now I was like, yeah, let me stay right here. That way I'm still having my maximum momentum going forward. But yeah, all right, we're gonna get off the graphs because I don't want to hold you guys too long. But the bat is about to be a problem.
Boom shakalaka. Thank you for watching, dudes. Namake. Namake. Thank you for watching, dudes. Namake.
Hold on, you gotta relax, bro. Hold up. I was used to it dropping up. Hold on.
Namake.